After studying technology and graduating from Yale University in 1792, Massachusetts native Eli Whitney traveled south to take a teaching job. But after learning his salary was half what he'd been told, Whitney took a job assisting a plantation manager in Georgia. He soon realized the need for a machine to clean the seeds from the fibers of cotton bolls, the clumps of fiber that grow on cotton plants and are used to manufacture cloth. The seeds from long fiber cotton could be separated easily, making the fibers easy to clean before spinning into yarn. But this long fiber cotton only grew on the islands off Georgia, while short fiber upland cotton grew throughout the mainland. The more plentiful upland cotton seeds were extremely difficult to clean, and enslaved workers cleaned the seeds from cotton bolls by hand, a laborious and time-consuming process. To solve this problem, Whitney invented the cotton gin, a machine that removes seeds from upland cotton fibers. The cotton gin pulled raw cotton fiber through wire teeth fastened on a revolving cylinder. The fiber passed through the narrow slots between the teeth and the seeds dropped away. A worker, an animal, or a water wheel could power a gin, and many farmers copied its design, despite Whitney's patent. The cotton gin enabled a worker to clean 10 times more cotton than by cleaning by hand, but it did not reduce American demand for an enslaved workforce. Rather, it spurred a huge growth in cotton planting to meet rising international demand for cotton, as plantation owners realized that expanding slavery could lead to huge profits. With the cotton gin and enslaved labor, the South went from producing 3 million pounds of cotton in 1792 to 11 million pounds in 1797. Ensuring slavery's centrality to the South's economy and making cotton the king of American cash crops. The term King Cotton describes cotton's centrality in the pre-Civil War South. Cotton dominated the economy, shaped the region's politics, and greatly expanded the Southern plantation system. The invention of machines that spun and wove cotton cloth further fueled its demand. The South's production of cotton doubled each decade in the 19th century, and cotton would remain America's leading export into the 1930s. The South's cotton-dominated plantation system relied on large, privately owned tracts of land and used enslaved workers to labor in the fields. During the antebellum period, the period from approximately 1800 to the onset of the Civil War in 1861, slavery spread across the South from the Atlantic coast into East Texas. The plantation system exploited enslaved labor for every aspect of daily life, from working the cotton fields to tending the needs of white planters' families in the huge mansions that planters built. And cotton dominated the South's politics and legislation. State laws, for example, included slave codes that determined the status of enslaved persons as property. One such slave code made it illegal to teach an enslaved person to read. Plantation owners feared that a slave who could read was more likely to seek freedom and put in jeopardy the cotton economy. Cotton exports exceeded over half U.S. total exports. Much cotton went to Britain, and in the lead up to the Civil War, Southern politicians believed that Britain would support them if Southern states seceded and war came. But Britain did not intervene. In the end, King Cotton, which relied so heavily on slavery, could not protect the system it had spawned.